show some interest here. Eventually we're going to do some more fun stuff. This is just kind of the background information for tomorrow and Wednesday.
How's it going to seem?
Well, I won't even be here Thursday. That's so not cool. We'll do it Thursday.
It just,
I don't have a choice.
You
That's
do?
my last day here.
That's cool.
What's Wednesday? Because I can't be here the whole time.
Okay, Wednesday, you will only miss the wrap up of the discussion. If you can be here, if you can't be here, the second half of the class. All right, so guys. So let me hear some things. Who has something?
We have one.
About with treaties, like it's just paper, like they can like not, they can not follow up and be peaceful to those areas, but with like the UN, they can talk about them, and like if they don't follow up, they'll go in.
So if they don't follow the rules of the treaty, when it's just two countries, you don't have any recourse, is what you're saying. But in the United Nations, if someone doesn't follow the treaty, then you have the recourse of going back to this international body, and maybe going to somewhere like the International Court of Justice, which is a part of the United Nations, which deals in like treaty law, maritime law, things like that. Good, good. Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
For like a difference, like in the UN, there doesn't have to be like religion unification. Like it's just tolerance of different religions.
Okay, so in the United Nations, the difference between it and religious unification is that there's a variety of cultures and religious beliefs. You're not limited to just one religious belief.
Right.
Good, good. What's the similarity between religious unification and the UN?
That they both were trying to keep peace within different cultures.
Great, yeah. Okay, who else? What other group has something? Ruth? What's your group got? Melissa?
Oh, you are.
Oh, you were all four, okay. Adam, Taylor?
Say it, Taylor. I told you right there. I don't know what it is. I forgot.
Nick? What are you cooking on?
Video camera in here?
Hmm?
Is it good video too? I thought that was
It's pointing right up there. It's not getting any of you guys in there. All they'll hear is your voice. So Nick, Cody, what you got for me? Anything?
I don't know. Go ahead, take it.
Kind of confused.
Okay, what are you confused about?
I don't know. I didn't read the chapters, and maybe I should read that to you. I forgot to.
It's in the 7th edition. It's chapter 21. I put down it's chapter 19, but in the 5th edition it's 19.
Oh, it's chapter 21.
It's chapter 21 in the
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Wait, guys, wait. Odessa's going to tell us something. Wait. Odessa.
Okay, so with the Roman Empire, one thing is like different is how like the Roman Empire was keeping to like within themselves, and then like the UN is like a bunch of different nations.
So let me see if I can paraphrase for you. So in the Roman Empire, you did it the Roman Empire's way, and in the United Nations, you're still cooperating, but you're still allowed to pursue your own national self-interest, what you think is best for your nation. Does everybody understand that? Good. I don't want to be a butt, but if we're going to get too out of hand, I can just give you a quiz and do it like that. So work with me here, okay? I'm trying to understand, but I know I'm only here for 3 days. I'm not your normal teacher. It may seem like a fun time to party, but like I asked you to help me out, or else I just have to go the other route to get my A. That's, oh, he's a strict disciplinarian. Anybody else? Anything else? How about the League of Nations? We've talked a great deal about that. What are some similarities and differences between the League of Nations?
It's like exactly the same, basically. It's just less powerful. And
Why didn't it work compared to the United Nations?
Well, not everybody was in it, yeah. And
Because the U.S. wasn't.
Every country wasn't equal.
Not every country was in it?
yeah. Let's see.
Explain that. How so?
They didn't
You said, explain what you meant.
Don't look at my stuff.
Like, China has more power in the Bahamas than the UN. Like, they all have like one voting right.
Okay. So because China is a member of the Security Council, it has a little more power in the UN than it did in the League of Nations because there it only had one vote, just like the Bahamas. Does everybody understand that? Okay. So you guys all kind of starting to grasp of how the United Nations is set up and what may be some problems with the United Nations? Okay. Because for the next 2 days, we're going to play a game, and we're going to have some discussion about the United Nations. And in this game, you guys get to portray different nations on the Security Council. And you guys remember the little mock conference you did for the Geneva Accords? It's kind of like that, but there's a little more incentive in it for you. Let me tell you how that's going to work.
We're gonna do another mock trial.
What'd you say?
Never mind, I know we're not, so.